So I was wondering, what can we really do then to make them to practice all this feedback?
This is really the key, isn't it?
Yeah, this is key. Yeah.
Yeah. I think some actions that we have taken, that it's mobile, so that it's always easy accessible. That will help us, or will get it going.
So somehow we need to keep them engaged and motivated. I hope these video clips, they're going to give you some inspiration at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm afraid when I go back, they're going to continue as before.
So I think this idea with having their manager as a driver, that will help that.
Right.
But of course that means that we need to support and influence the managers so that they really continue.
Right. So you think we should bring in this outside person? We call it the journey guide. Should we really do that? I think that's a new thing. Yeah.
It has its disadvantages, that it will not be completely virtual, offline, or online. Yeah. It will require some influence or some work from the journey guide. But I think that it's a good and
It's interesting. So the journey guide can be both a really good external person or maybe even some HR business partners. Support the team during these 4 or 5 months there.
Yeah.
Okay, the lights came off on here. Yeah.
Could even be a manager or somebody else who has some coaching skills and a creative and want to develop in that direction.
Yeah. Last night I was thinking about it also. I noticed, when I was running the Managed Leading Coach training, that some participants said that the best way to get feedback, do you know what it is? Do you know what to say? No? It's really funny, actually.
Is it?
It says, ask people, who has a manager that is good with feedback? And 2-3 people raise their voice or hands, and they say, my manager is doing this. I think they're getting ready to record some video clips now. But anyway, so the point is that their managers, they just come up to them and are interested. Sit down with them. They don't even try to give input. They're just interested.
So that was the number one. That's good.
Yes. So such a simple thing. How can we get the managers to do this more?
Yeah. I think also we have read 2 really good books when it comes to feedback. And I think that the one that has touched me the most is really about how do you practice to receive feedback.
Right.
And how do you get better at handling your own defensiveness.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to me, I have absolutely a tendency to
react.
Yeah. Not getting angry, but in different ways trying to describe why I did and so on, and not really listening to feedback.
Yeah. Defensiveness is a hard one.
Yeah. So that one we are addressing.
Yes. And I think we need to address it in lots of different ways so people are really getting it.
Yeah.
Because if the defensiveness goes down and there's a good relationship, goodwill, trust, openness, then feedback will probably work.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a challenge in the program.
Yeah.
How can we get them to really understand that? Yeah.
And then that things needs to... That was actually what the other book was around. They said, they call it care personally, and instead we are using the expression care with your heart.
Yeah.
I think that is also one of the, should I say, caring foundation for the culture of feedback.
Yeah, I think it's really important. Because you need to feel goodwill towards other people. Otherwise people will get defensive again. Yes.
Any other thoughts that comes to your mind when it comes to what is most important in this program that we need to really...
You know my thing around recognition. You know, the people have such a big need, I can see that, to be recognized with their strengths, their contributions, when they're making progress. So if people can see each other's progress, contributions, and have the guts, the courage to put words to it, to each other, it's like a very easy medicine, like a remedy.
Yeah. I remember actually one of the people in group management once said that it's probably the most untapped gold mine we have in SKF. That we are not utilizing feedback. So it has a lot of possibilities.
Right.
And also for innovation and creativity and for openness and collaboration.
Yep. But I think it's time to get ready now to record some video clips now, you know. Hans, Nikos, are you here now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Recording.
Yeah, it's time to record now. Yeah.
Good.